Well, you said that you wanted a doctor, right? You did. What was the doctor's name that you just quoted?
Dr. Leno?
No. You said Dr.
Dr. Whoopi.
Dr. Whoopi. See, no, we've got an actual doctor chiming in now. We got this email from Dr. Mark Whizpip.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Mark Whizpip from Los Angeles, California. He has checked in before. What are you suggesting that may be some kind of nom de plume?
Whizpip?
Whizpip. WHIZPIP.
I've never heard of that name ever. Have you ever heard of that name before?
Yeah, he's written.
He's written to you under that name?
I'm
Dr.
sure
Whizpip?
he's written. I remember that name, but he's writing now. That's what counts. Because if you've read what he's written, you'll know it's really well written writing.
All right, well, let's hear what the doctor has to say.
Greetings, Jim, Brian, and the people inside of Jim's walls. In my past life, I was a programming executive in Southern California radio and television. So I'm quite familiar with Nielsen and its personal meter. Because you may remember I was chosen recently, Brian, to have the opportunity to become a metered Nielsen household. Well, it's my house and my home. I was chosen if I wanted to participate. And now, as I just told you a minute ago, they won't stop fucking calling me because I couldn't figure out where this fucking number was coming from. It kept popping up because they didn't leave a message. And one time they left a message. And so I got smart to the area code. But we talked about how preposterous it was that you wear this like an ankle monitor type of device, like you're on a home arrest, but you wear it on your person if you're 6 and over as you go about your day. And what did they say? What was it? Messages encoded in music or people inside your walls will then be picked up on the monitor as far as what media you're consuming. And so, we had some fun with that. Well, as Dr. Whizpip will continue, the personal meter, also known as the portable people meter, was developed by Nielsen's old competitor Arbitron to more accurately measure radio station listenership in response to advertisers balking at the antiquated handwritten diary system. And remember, we talked about that. At one point, you wrote it down. Well, that's easier at home if you're watching TV rather than you're in the car, listening to the radio, blah, blah, blah. In 2013, Nielsen bought Arbitron in order to gain the stronghold on audience measurement across many media formats, everything from radio, television, film, and even supermarket store music. The personal meter is listening for inaudible tones, inaudible to the human ear, kind of like a dog whistle on the frequency we can't pick up, Brian, you get right, that are unique to each media outlet. Those tones are broadcasted by the various media outlets and are collected by the meter's proprietary electronics.
I knew I was hearing tones.
But think about this. Everything is sending a different signal that can be measured by a thing you've got on your wrist or around you're hearing it along with goddamn Stairway to Heaven for the 7,000th time. And this is going on.
What signal is this giving off?
Boy, apparently negative ones a lot of the times. But hold on, get back to this fucking deal here.
And Nielsen used to own Billboard. When I was at Sony, they owned Billboard, I believe. So,
well, we ought to start buying some billboards. They're in the walls. But no, hold on. I've lost my place now. Oh, so based on how many times the meter receives the tones over a period of time, it allows Nielsen to know what audio you were exposed to in a given day part and for how long. The downside to this measurement system is that it can't actually tell if you're actively listening to that audio or just have it in the background as you go about your daily life. Can you think of the clerk at a porn shop? What the fuck would that fucking do for you? So, as you can imagine, Dr. Whizpip goes on, Audience measurement is really a metric important to advertisers. Advertisers are always wanting more and more accurate methods of knowing which ads are being seen or heard by the audience. As to why media companies aren't up in arms about the personal meter, they are and have been for over a dozen years. When Nielsen bought Arbitron, they bought the only real competitor they had in audience measurement, which gives them a monopoly. Wouldn't you know who won the pony, Brian? Nielsen sells their audience data via subscription models that media outlets and advertising agencies buy into. With the advent of streaming, that monopoly has been broken as streaming services can now monitor their audiences via their computer servers. That's what Dr. WhizPip has to say about this. And who are we to question his word? Another example of an expert out there in the cult.
And I think he kind of hit on a big thing here, which is Nielsen is right now fighting for their relevancy in a changing media landscape where content is consumed over different ways. And like he just said, and not everyone's honest, but streaming platforms have their own numbers. They don't need outside companies telling them what they think their numbers are based on a calculation on how many people they think are watching it, which is completely inexact. Like, there's no way to really, that's the one thing that's always bothered me about TV ratings, is just, there's no way to really wrap your head around how accurate it could be. And it seems like it could be more accurate. Now we can get accuracy, unless it's on Max, of course, but we could find out from the streaming platforms how things are doing. Nielsen is trying to find ways to stay alive. Like we said before, radio's dead. And a large part of what they're trying to do is monitor what you're listening to on a dead format, a dead platform. TV, young people don't watch TV. So Nielsen has a lot to...
No wonder they're so dang stupid.
But Nielsen's trying to find ways to keep up with the Joneses, but the Joneses are over here now.
Well, I'll be right here then.
And one of the things,
because I don't want to be anywhere near the Joneses.
We heard from a bunch of listeners who said one of their big things is secrecy. They don't want people revealing that they are Nielsen homes or a Nielsen family or whatever it may be.
Oh, yes. I saw that also on a couple of comments that we got. Yeah, and it's like, do not... They say, oh, boy, you may have blown it. Well, I wasn't going to wear this goddamn monitoring device. This, for all I know, it could be programmed to fucking blow at any point if you say the wrong thing about the fucking various entities that have a piece of this goddamn racket.
You should open up the negotiation. Next time they call, not that you're going to do it, but actually see how much they can negotiate.
Well, they did mention cash awards and prizes.
But no firm amount. So let's say the guy says, we'll give you $50 a day. You go, well, $1,000 a day seems more... what I would accept.
No, I do have their range because we got so many comments on, the talk that we had before that people said, oh, yeah, I made $350 in 1 year. Those crisp $10 bills don't ever become crisp $100 bills. It's like finding fucking change in the couch if you add it up over the course of the...
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean to make mockery. If people in Pakistan, $300 a year to wear this thing around your neck may be one of the fucking sweet deals of all time now. It depends on this location. Well, it's your show.
Well, it's now time for the musical intermission. We'll be giving you 20 minutes straight of the happy organ. Hold on.
Hey, wait a minute. What happened?
You said it's my show. I'm taking it over.
Not for 20 minutes, you're not. You know who's taking over? Don't quit now. Don't make me puncture the
I was happy. I was getting happy.
Don't make me puncture the bag on your fucking windpipes there. Or your whatever windpipes or goddamn pipe organ, bagpipes, whatever. What are they? I'll take the wind out of your
unfortunately,
sails.
This is not a pipe organ. I would love to have one if Tony Khan's looking to spend some money.
Well, either that or just possibly the pipe, if not the organ.
He may have a pipe already. I would guess.